wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Today we will show you how we approached building a water cabinet. Our water cabinet includes a sink with a tap, water jugs or water containers, the drawer for our toiletries, and very handy toilet on wheels. We will not cover though the water setup because we are not happy with it, it leaks, it doesn't work anymore, so we will have it redone by professionals and we will show you this afterwards. The whole idea with this toilet setup, because it is very heavy when it is full, you don't want to have to lift it every time you empty it. So we thought maybe we will put it on wheels. The second thing is the space. So it is very limited in this kind of van, which is small. Hi! Hi! And with dog as well. So here we have a dog, and here we have a step, which we use to get up, like he just showed you. So this step is removable, so the toilet can go out on wheels. So this is the step that I told you about. This is easily removable with a dual lock Velcro. It holds two things inside, which works as a base for our bed setup. And this is just easily made from 5 pieces of plywood with some corners and screws. Seems easy, but it wasn't that easy to make. But our carpentry skills aren't stellar. Okay, so 4 wheels, 2 with breakers and a handle. This is the front. We thought we measured it good, but actually we didn't. This toilet has these parts that stick out, and so we needed to put some space here. So we made grooves with router, and actually it slides so much better and is heavily secured. So even if you're sitting on a toilet, if you're sitting somewhere else, you can just pull out this drawer, and in this drawer you have a toilet paper, a toothbrush, other toiletries and stuff. So everything is in this space. As for this space, the water stuff, you open this way, and we have a water pump, the pressure system, and 2 tanks, one with clean water and one with gray. This would actually work fine if it didn't leak, and we fixed it, I don't know, 7 times or so, and it leaks still. So someone who knows what he's doing needs to do it. But this is quite an easy setup, and this is a home sink and home tap, and we combined all things from standard to garden hoses and connectors, and it's crazy. As for the woodworking and stuff, the base was quite easy actually. We made it from a YouTube tutorial of building your first cupboard for your house or something like this. We built it outside of the van on a flat surface, and we brought it into the van and then fixed it to the floor and then put the countertop on top of it.
This is our first ever kitchen cabinet and we are very proud of it. It could have been a little bit better if we used the plywood that we used on the sides everywhere, because in here we have a cheaper wood plank. So it's not exactly, the same aesthetic, but it's not gonna be visible, and it was much cheaper, and it was a correct size. So if we wanted to use plywood, we would have to cut it ourselves, and we wanted to avoid that at this moment. I think it still turned out great. This will be our box for the water system, so the 2 jugs and the pump and everything, and the sink will be here. And the next one is for the toilet. And because the toilet barely fits in there, and we mismeasured a few things, so we cut out these holes on the whole sides of this cabinet, so it can slide easily. And the next step is to attach the back, but only one part, because the second part would be opening a door, so we can access the water jugs from outside of the van, and then bring it to the car, test if it fits, and work on the counter. So shit's getting real.
One thing that I would encourage to do if you have this kind of water setup is to put doors to this cupboard on other side as well. So you don't have to carry your water and heavy things outside here on the inside and then go all the way around. That's why we made second door here on the outside. Maybe we need to work on a handle or something like this, but if you open this part this way, you can easily carry all of your water outside. It's easier to get it from here and just carry it out than carrying it all the way around and then stepping from the van itself. And the other stuff is you need to have these kind of fixers. So this part goes into like this part. So the doors are fixed. We did fix the whole cupboard to the floor where we had beams inside, like building beams, not like only the plywood floor and like insulation, but we marked where is the wood structure itself, which is fixed to the van floor. I would recommend to fix these kind of heavier structures, especially if you have water here, which braking will put pressure on the side. You need to fix it well to the thing that is really fixed to the structure of the vehicle, just for safety. The one obstacle we didn't expect was actually hinges. So we wanted to everything look like it was like slick and like one surface, even if it opens like on both sides. So the problem with it was not only measuring, which we ordered these plywood pieces pre-cut, so it was easier, but mounting hinges so they have like an opening space and is properly aligned was very tricky. So I don't know what to tell you, it's just tricky. You have to have time for it. And these accessories to open these loops are from IKEA. And here, next level hangers. You can close it, you can put stuff in it. You have to think practically in a van. I know we were as well, thinking of the aesthetics. That's why like there's a cohesive theme of wood and black pieces, black matte pieces. But also you have to think, where will you travel in your van? Where will you stand? Where will you put your hands? And, you know, things like this part. This should probably be angled a little bit. You can easily tell that we hit it a couple of times already. But in areas of heavy traffic and in areas where you will sit more, you have to think about it. So it has to be sturdy, maybe it has to be foldable, or even just straightforward, not dangerous for your head or your hands. So think about that as well. This is basically everything we have done to complete this kitchen water cabinet. We hope you enjoyed the video and found something useful to encourage you to build something on your own. And if not, you know what not to do in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.